Oi! Is everything working? Oh, yeah. Ah, hello, Bo. Oui. Oui, monsieur. It is indeed working. It is indeed working. You should actually look up how French Canadian accent sounds like. It's like everything's a question. I don't know how to explain it properly, but it's a completely different accent than the European French accent. Hello, Brant. As you can tell, I've been playing this off stream.
最後の挨拶で体がもう少し横にずれてたら、残像じゃなくてブラントの頭に当たってた。
Well, Cajun French is also completely different. Yeah, Cajun French, doesn't it sound like your mouth is full all the time?
我らが副キャプテンがそんなことするわけないだろう。それに、俺は運がいい。掛け事以外はな。
Especially older people, yeah. It's like Gambit.
ここは危険だから来ない方がいいって言ったけど、私たちを心配して一緒に来てくれたの。
そうだったのか。ありがとう。
Play this in English, funny enough. The different accents are fun in Renacida. You know what? I was actually debating on switching to English now that I'm in Renacida. I was having a hard time with the English voice acting in the original, like in the 1.x. It was a struggle. Buried truth. You think I should try the English then? I will. I kind of like Brent's Japanese.
巡礼船に乗ってた人たちは
岸を歩いていたら巡礼船が流されて海霧に向かっていくのを見かけてな。これは大変だと思い。
Yeah, I heard her English, and she does sound good. Oh, no. There we go. Yeah.
もう大丈夫だ。それに残像の試練を一人で耐えるなんて、お前もなかなかやるじゃないか。
試練だって。教団の言うことなんて信じちゃいないさ。今まで俺は信仰心を忘れずにずっと苦労して生計を立ててきたんだ。なのに税は重くなる一方、何が享楽を捨て天に富を捧げれば神から加護を授かるだ。教団のやつらめ、商船が海賊に襲われて無一文になっても神が与えし試練だの苦難だの言って手を差し伸べてくれやしないか。
It's a corrupted church.
祭司の像にこれは神のおぼし飯なのか聞いても何も答えちゃくれない。天国に行ってからの安寧ではなく現世での幸せを求める。これの何が罪なんだ。救済なんて俺は信じない。もう必要ない。
See what happens if you let corruption seep into the church? Everyone loses faith.
その名も愚者の劇団だ。
もしかしてあなたたちも。
うん。どこ子たちも食材を課せられた愚者。
Oh. Hold on a second. I'll look at this. Okay. Just good stories solidified my fuck the church ideal though. Well.
巡礼に向かった愚者たちの船は漂流しながら嵐や荒波に襲われるか、風や日差しに体力を奪われ、飢えや渇きにやられちまう。たった数日で無事にここまでたどり着いたお前はきっと運に恵まれている。見たか、これはすべて巡礼船の残骸だ。ここは愚者の船が最後に流れ着く吹きだまりなのさ。
巡礼の真相はただの追放。
Banishment in
ここには救済の道なんて
disguise.
存在しない。
今俺たちの目に映るこの地獄絵図が全てを物語っている。
巡礼地だって。ふざけるな。だが一緒に船に乗ってたあいつらはここで神に祈れば再生の資格が得られるとか言いながら、
The Sentinel must be pissed off about the church right now.
そんなことのためにここまでするとは。
それも全部教団がみんなに嘘をついてるせい。
キャプテンたち、みんなが来たぞ。
海霧が晴れた頃に来るよう私が伝えておいた。この子を拠点まで送り届けてもらおう。
さすが抜かりがないな。では島に行った人たちは任せてくれ。漂白者よ、巡礼の道の果てには
Oh, we got a child as a first meet though. That's crazy. Gotta escort us to all that dragon anyway. I do.
ああ、手遅れにならなければいいんだが。
大丈夫。団員は私たちだけじゃない。この使いに連れて行ってもらおう。
Well, the dragon don't mess with you. Yeah, dragon don't mess with me.
心配はいらないから。
Whoa.
行くぞ。出発進行だ。
Alright, hold on. Let's... Where was it? What the hell is oh, wait, that turns off the HUD, doesn't it? The immersion mode? Yeah. Manage voice packs. Oh, you just download. I see. Been very bad with my events because I barely really log in. I really should be. So I need to save roles because there's a character coming up I want, and then whenever Phoebe and I guess that last character, by the way, was actually really good for the new character. But I wrote the new character, and I don't have her support. So I'm stuck using. I'm going to be stuck using was it Shinwa? I still don't have Arrow Rover, but yeah, I'm gonna have to build Arrow Rover. But I rolled 2 copies of her in 110 rolls, so you know. I don't have the weapon. Frovola. Frovola? That's the character I want. I don't know what she's gonna be like, but... oh. I don't have any... I guess I have this character, right? Because, is that Shinhwa? Yeah, I don't have these two. Or these three, rather. The Sun Moon Lady. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Really? I thought I thought it's been a month since I bought this stuff, but I guess not. I don't know if it's worth it to try and roll her weapon. I know her weapon's supposed to be really good, but at the same time, I kind of want to save up rolls, right? Struggles. What happened? I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? Oh, I think I'm glitched.
All right.
I can't do anything.
Where are we off to next?
I can't even... Uh-oh. I gotta restart. What happened? Was this supposed to transition to... Yeah, I wonder if I was supposed to transition into a cinematic, and it didn't. It just didn't. Just drop a casual $700 on the game, like, buddy. No way. He has a sugar daddy that gives him... Come on, man. Where's my sugar mama to fund my gacha addiction? I call bullshit. It's not fair, Bo. It's not fair. He plays HSR, Wuwa, and Genshin. Oh my god. You can always quit Genshin. That would save him money. Only play one gacha. DK? To be fair, he played DK. Well, I was like, I want to be right back. I just gotta go check my truck. It appears some groceries might have been left behind. Oh, did you? Shit. That sucks. Alright, yeah, I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back. Sorry, listen. My parking lot, or my parking spot, is literally on the other side of the parking lot from me. Also, came in. The groceries were saved. So basically, I was out all day with my mom. We went out for breakfast. So I took her out for breakfast, and we went to a grocery store near the breakfast place we went to. Came back to this apartment for a bit. So she brought up some of her groceries in the fridge, whatever. Brought it back down when we were leaving. Then we stopped by a grocery store near her place and got even more groceries. I guess she got a lot more than she was originally intending to. But long story short now, the one bag she missed ended up getting pushed kind of like into the middle of the truck, in the middle of the back there on the floor. So she totally missed it when she grabbed everything else. So, yeah, everything's good. It was just some canned stuff, bananas, and some sweet peppers. It's fine. Peppers are in the fridge now for her. So I came back. Found one cat hanging out. I had no idea where the other one was. I don't know if you see his head. It's popping up. The little boy down there. Whiskey? Barely see him. I called his name and his ear moved a little bit. Dale? You sleep drunk or something? Just kind of looking into his water.
Time to get back to
You
work.
sleepy boy? What's up, buddy? Dale was just napping for quite a while, so... Okay, we're actually going somewhere now. We're skipping over a waypoint. Fantastic. That's what I like to see. Just gotta realize that tail of hers probably doesn't feel the most comfortable flapping in the wind like that.
Stay alert, everyone.
Wait, why does Raj's voice sound like some sort of like 30-year-old operator?
Fine. Comes with the job, I guess.
Alright, these guys wanna...
Come at me.
You wanna fuck around? We can find out.
Swift and resolute. Strike from the shadows.
Huh? Huh? So a friend told you resonators can control how their body looks. I trust him because he's deep in the lore.
Way up. Let's pick up the pace.
Wait, what? So what, you could like de-age yourself or something like that? What do you control how they look?
Leave it to me.
Be gone, you vexing wretches! Sacrificial arena's right there. Let's take them down in one blow.
Leave it to me. The fruit of evolution. Photosynthesis.
Yeah, I gotta work on her,
Swift and resolute.
No hesitation.
On her energy regen.
The hour is upon us.
Like everything to a degree, Sonny's horn's tail are a mutation, but apparently like how she has big titty because she wanted big titty. What are you gonna do now, Dale? I like how he has stubby little legs. He was the runt of the family. You're not super deep in the lore and just want to kill things? I'd be down to learn lore. I like lore dumps. Lady, what are you doing? Lady! Get out of there!
Divinity above, please have mercy on me.
Lady!
Is this some kind of test for me? I see.
No, I don't think it's a
matter how
test.
harsh the punishment, I'll take it. Even if...
Even if it means death?
We've never done anything that warrants paying with our lives.
You don't skip the story. I have a friend that does, but also not invested like he is. Yeah.
In the face of danger and adversity, the stage is set for our grandest act.
Brant, you handle the tacit discords. I've got the dragon.
Racha is a little...
But with all due respect,
That's a lot of
should
spunk.
the captain be the one giving the orders?
Just playing to our strengths. Take it, or I'll spill the beans about your wine stash.
Wow.
Why, aye, first mate.
It's time to pay for what you've done, Dragon of Dirge.
Aw, pouty face.
Leave it to me.
Ah! 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 I didn't have any time! But just got here! Sir?
No hesitation. One with the sounds.
Come at me. All yours. All of you at once. I don't do overtime. Reduced to dust. Now I have a report to write.
Swift and resolute. Moment of resonance. One with the sound.
Oh, yeah? Fucking yeah. Beat the shit out of that dragon. Did you see that? Didn't stand a chance. How much does it take to get Hyacinth's voice actor to call little Aika fat fuck? Can we get her to do that, please?
Of course. You think that little
lizard could take me down. I just took a nap after eating its frequency.
Cheat too fast, buddy?
But seriously, that was close. The fire it breathed almost singed your hair. Good thing I was here to back you up. As soon as I realized it was a tacit discord, I went for it and ate its frequency. Piece of cake. But I gotta say, it was a pretty hefty bite.
Just cameo, you could probably get her to do it.
But it was hard to swallow. It wasn't the taste, you know? More like my digestion's been a mess.
Fan of mascot characters don't mind Abby too much. I mean, at least Abby's English VA doesn't sound terrible. But yeah, mascot characters are kind of hit or miss. A lot of times a miss. Exercising more might help with that.
That's not the point. The real deal is, I found something crazy in its frequency. You said you somehow experienced empathy with the tacit discord back in Jinzhou, right? How about trying that again with this guy?
Like Paimon's? Oh, yeah.
Trust me.
Sure
this is
did.
a big break.
Got blacked by people for saying Paimon getting a new VA was the best thing that ever happened to Genshin. Well, I mean, it's just true. That's like the least controversial thing you could say about Genshin.
A wretched soul, mourned by none. You are reborn to fulfill our sacred rite.
Who the hell is this guy?
Illuminate the path of salvation. Become the fiery hand of judgment, purging all transgressions. Cleanse every soul ensnared by their own indulgence. Those who cannot withstand the trial by fire shall forever be barred.
Yeah, for real. But like, even a lot of people who like Genshin, or avid Genshin fans, really don't, don't like her.
Tacit Discord's frequencies are perpetually fading, inching toward their end. Their only way to maintain their existence is to consume other frequencies as food. The dark tide and mist enveloping this isle have drawn in countless Tacit Discords. Their frequencies should have been enough to feed the dragon. If what you saw is true, then the Order must have used some trick to control the dragon, making its frequency fade away faster than it should. That means they could be responsible for why the dragon began attacking all living beings, including humans.
Wow.
In time, it ended up becoming a harbinger of death. I found this during the previous battle.
Wow.
Praxidus had their hand in this case as well.
Big surprise. Yeah, she has some diehard fans that believe her son. How she does not even sound believable. How the hell? Like, she does not have a very believable, not even a believable story. But like, come on, man. Like, Praxidus, damn. Not again!
So you know them too. Seems we have much to discuss. Our troop usually earns a living by performing on the nearby islands. Sometimes we take on escort missions for merchant ships as well. That's how we first got acquainted with the Praxidus. At first, they were just lurking about, raiding ships. But as the Carnival drew near, their actions grew suspicious. We noticed them lingering.
Some
around
people
a
just
certain
get weirdly
sea.
attached. Yeah, I guess. It's
Remember
weird
Cirrus the
parasocial shit is
Tidebreaker? The
insane.
creature that attacked you when we first met.
Yeah.
After we parted ways, we went searching for it to find out what had gone wrong.
Uh-oh.
This is what we found on its tail. Another Lycoris.
Hmm.
Alas, the Tidebreaker slipped away into the deep beyond our reach. Still, this bloom leaves no doubt.
We have a friend that's very parasocial and gets attached to characters and their voice actors. Oh my god.
We saw what they did to the dragon. The
Pretty heavily
violent
autistic too, so
outbursts
talking her
and
out of it
they're
is
doing
no.
as
Oh
well.
god. Yeah. I feel like that's like the majority of the people that attack online over some weird bullshit like this, you know? The thing is, so when you have online communities, if people kind of like congregate together, you know, like birds of a feather flock together, pretty similar concept, right? So in real life, like before the internet became popular, even then, people would have to go out of the house, find people that are like them, and the thing is not a whole lot of people are like you. So to find that many people that have the exact same issues as you, kind of hard to find in reality. So you kind of have to hang around people that tend to be better than you in some aspects. Sometimes they're worse than you in some aspects, but you start taking on their like better qualities that's more endearing, and people elevate themselves that way in a social environment, right? Online, you don't have to hang out with people that have differing personalities than you, like that are drastically different. You can be incredibly safe and hang out with people that are incredibly supportive in everything and anything you do. And this, however, kind of breeds the worst kind of people. It really exacerbates a lot of negative qualities in people, because it's just like echo back, oh, you're getting positive reinforcement for doing things that are gross, because the people that also are gross in the same way you're gross like that you're being gross the same way as them. So it's like a feedback loop that keeps churning and churning and churning out of control. And so when people kind of break into that echo chamber, or you kind of look out the window, you see everyone else is fucking weird. You and your group of friends all agree on this thing. You guys all act a certain way. So when you see people acting normal, or saying normal shit, or just having differing opinions, or differing personalities that don't really mesh with your in-group, suddenly, oh, they must be fucking weird. Everyone's like us, otherwise there wouldn't be so many of us. Right? Look at what happened to Anna Valens. I don't even know who that is. Maybe I do. The name kind of rings a bell, but is she a journalist? I don't like the person, but her crazy fanatics turn on her because she complimented Pippa. All because some weirdo terrorist had Pippa's name written on his gun. What? Girl of Vice, it pieces on Kirsch. Oh, okay. Kirsche. Kirsche? I don't remember Kirsche saying anything too crazy either. I don't know what she was getting pieced on. Like, aside from the usual, like, grift words, right? But, like, I don't know what spurred that on. I don't know if I want to. Kersha says some weird shit sometimes and is taken out of context. Well, yeah, that's the thing though. Like a lot of online personalities will say weird shit. And like, you know, it could be edgy, it could be catering to certain fans, it could be a dozen of different things. It could be something to believe that's not as kosher or as accepted by certain people, certain groups, regardless if it's, you know, which group it is, right? Doesn't really matter. But like, but it's weird that people will take something that is fairly innocuous but you disagree with, and that's grounds for taking it from here to here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you know, I think it sparked Anna targeting Kirsch was Kirsch retweeted someone with her plushie that they bought, and they were tossing the memorabilia on a shelf that Kirsch didn't notice. Yeah, so like shit like that. Like what, people can't make mistakes? Like, what are we? It's like, oh, well, you did notice some bad memorabilia on the shelf somewhere because the focus was on the object on the front center. Like, people aren't going to, like, all right, I don't know the situation, but let's just picture our moment. Let's put ourselves in the shoes of another person here, right? You wake up, or either way, you're scrolling through your Twitter feed. You blah blah blah. There's a lot of shit going on. Whatever. Someone tags you. They bought some of your stuff. You look. Oh hey, look, they have the plushie. Retweet. Hey, thanks for buying my stuff. Appreciate it. Real solid of you. Some fucking loser on the internet with all his shit ton of free time to care about this shit, obviously. Well, it could be anyone, but most people would be like, hey, that's, you know, your fan's a little weird. They have some naughty stuff on their wall. Maybe you should take a look at it. That's like the reasonable response, right? But there's some people that have such, I don't know if it's a chip on their shoulder. I don't know if it's some sort of Olympics, some sort of like clout farming, what have you, but they'll take something like that, and instead of having the rational response, hey, heads up, this person's not actually a good person, just so you're aware, maybe you want to distance yourself from them, you know, you know, the whole freedom of association thing, you know, like, oh, okay, you know, just be careful. This person doesn't seem like someone you would want to associate with. Yeah. Instead of assuming that Kirsha might be an actual good person, believe it or not, and being like, hey, heads up, this person's not good. They just say, oh, this person's not good. Kirsha retweeted them. Therefore, Kirsha must be bad. Not even thinking the possibility that a good person might not notice every detail in a room. Like, are you kidding me? Like, also, she has a following, right? Maybe, and I don't know who it was that noticed it first, that blew it up, but you know, she's got a lot of people tweeting at her, whatever. So, and yeah, retweet does not equal endorsement. We can't expect people to be perfect. I never expect that from anyone I follow. I never expect that from myself, obviously. I don't expect that from anyone who may or may not associate with me or come to the stream, whatever. Like, you know, I assume that there are going to be people that I don't agree with or that I personally wouldn't associate with that might want to either watch or talk to me or tweet at me or say, even a broken clock is right twice a day, right? Yeah, it might be the case that someone I really dislike, someone I hate, 90% of their tweets are disgusting, horrible, but they might say something once in a while that I actually agree with. Does that mean I can't retweet them and be like, hey, this person gets it? Right? Maybe they go, oh, hey, I think gacha games are great. I think Rua is fantastic. I just wish the predatory marketing would stop. Hey, I agree with that. You know? So If it's someone I dislike, but they said something like that, why wouldn't I be like, hey, yeah, this person gets it? I don't know. It's just insane to me that there's a weird expectation of everyone else being absolutely perfect, squeaky clean, slicker than ice, like not a single issue. Like you can see right through them. Not a single issue. Pristine personality, that all says all the right things, believes all the right stuff. They believe everyone else needs to be this way, but they themselves, they cannot, not only can they not actually live up to that standard, it is an impossible standard, but they have zero expectation that they would ever hold up that for themselves. Like zero. Right? So it's the exact opposite, where you should strive to be your ideal self. You should strive to do what you believe to be good. Now, do we often fall short of our ideals? Do we often fall short of what we expect from ourselves? Obviously, that's the case, right? But you expect that from yourself. Now, when it comes to other people, I mean, you try to hold them to the standard in which they claim that they are, right? So if someone says, "Hey, I like to make my bed, clean my room, and do laundry every day," and then they turn on their webcam and it looks like this shit, they're lying. So, you know, they're lying to you. They're hypocrites. Like they're preaching, "Hey, you know, I clean my shit, so you should clean yours." And they turn on the cam, it looks like this shit. Nah. You know, like, I'm like, yeah, okay. Like, imagine Asmongold. So, here's the thing. Asmongold tells you exactly why he doesn't do shit, and exactly why it's wrong, why he shouldn't do it. Right? And same with me. You should clean your fucking room. Don't be like me, right? But self-awareness, right? You don't say, "Oh yeah, I totally clean my room all the time. It's the right thing to do. You should do it too." No, he doesn't do that. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the reason why there are certain people that, even though I may not agree with them all the time, might not like everything they say, might have real clash of personality with, but they breed a certain type of respect when they practice what they preach, or when they, you know, they actually are self-aware and honest about their situation and how they feel about it, right? So he doesn't lie to create this false representation of himself online. And that's why I respect him more than the people who have this weird house of cards online personality, and then as soon as one of those cards gets knocked over, as soon as one little thing, that it all falls apart. And that's where all these like big controversies happen, is because it's a web of fucking lies. Their whole online personality is a web of fucking lies. I get it that, you know, you don't want to be completely yourself online, because you have to have like some sort of personality that's different than, but that's different than lying about everything you are. Your kid got on my ass because I told her to make her bed. She was like, "But mom, you don't make yours." Yeah, well, you know. That is fair. But I mean, you got to clean your room. Like, don't. Yeah. Yeah, it's not good that I don't. So don't copy that. So let's see. What if their true target is the Sentinel?
They say
It
the
probably
carnival
is.
a ceremony to resonate with the Sentinel. Those who claim the laurel may be graced with a miracle, a direct communion with the divine.
At first, we thought you were merely a curious traveler, intrigued by the Carnival and our Sentinel. But now, seeing how far you've come, there's more to your quest, isn't there? Our troop has always sought the laurel, and we won't sit back while others threaten the Carnival. If they're your foes, then our paths align.
Didn't mean to get you on a rant and interrupt the story.
One of ours who once
You're one of the people I could just... Yeah. I mean...
He wasn't with us when we first met. But once we reach our base, you can speak with him about the Sentinel.
So, the one thing I really like, and not to, like, kind of glaze myself by saying this, is just that this is the quote, more or less. I might be paraphrasing here. A mark of an intelligent mind is the ability to entertain a thought without believing in it, or something like that. When people are honest about what they believe and are mature enough to discuss the issue, I really don't mind discussing anything. I'll discuss whatever the hell you want. I try to keep more like controversial topics out of stream, because I try to kind of, pardon the phrasing, actually keep an inclusive stream, right? I want people to feel like they can get away from stressors when they come in here. So that's the reason why I don't bring up very many politics, religions, or controversial topics all that often. I'll dabble once in a while, but I do try to keep that more private and personal. But all the time, like, you can try, but you will likely not offend me unless you do some really, really disgusting shit, right? So you really have to try hard to offend me, right? That's going like, you'd probably have to break a law in your own country to try to offend me. I don't even know what that is. So if anyone ever has anything they want to either pick my brain with, or if they ever want to rant about something, by all means, let me know. If you wanted to, like, lady slept with, oh my god, her. That's like the biggest I don't care, but I'm judging. You know, like, oh, I'm judging you, I just don't care. Like, that's the kind of the case there. Like, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. It's like, and anything that wrong that comes from that is like, oh, hey, the consequences of your own actions. Okay, good. Like, you do you, boo-boo. You do you. You know, just whatever. I can't believe they actually had... Was there a lineup to get in or something like that? Dude, it's just like, what the hell? Sorry for number 1,000. The slop you had to get into. Oh my god. Someone somewhere in that lineup had to have had that fetish. Or else, like, how would you even stomach getting into that room? Oh my god, it must have stank something horrid.
It won't be long now. After such an adventure, a well-earned rest awaits.
Oh, so apparently I learned recently, Twitch has guidelines that makes it so that you cannot have your Twitch chat on your, I guess, on your screen, or I don't know, anywhere, but I guess, like, you can't have your Twitch chat here combined with other chats. So weird Twitch rules, again, because Twitch can't stop catching L's. L's are what they're good at. So There is, I don't remember which platform it was. There was one that'll let me combine the chats of, it was actually, hold on, it might have been actually Restream. So I might, excuse me, see about finding out how to get a Twitch dedicated chat, keep that as a Twitch dedicated chat, and then get a combined chat somewhere else. But yeah, I just don't remember where I saw it. It's weird that I didn't think, hey, I'll just use that, but I don't know. Where was that? It's actually bugging me now that I'm thinking about it. Where on earth was in here? Settings, embed chat. Okay, so is it this? Let me rename this one, actually. Rename. Then add browser. Other chats. It doesn't look very pretty right now. But there we go. Theme. I can't even see it. It's just too small on my preview. Oh, yeah, it just says ready to display messages. Gotcha. Can I? Oh, here we go. Does this not save? Or do I? Um. Ooh. I kind of like that. Does it? Okay. So I think I just need to refresh this. Hold on. If I actually move this, you can kind of have this above. Like so. let's put that there. How does this look? All right, what if I type from here? Chat test. Smiley face. Mrs. Lyman top. Let's go bottom so it's in line with the other. So it is consistent. Refresh. Yay. Okay, I'm seeing a problem. That problem is you can't actually see who's saying anything there. Yeah, it's not showing the name for whatever reason. Let's see. Yeah, it's not saying a name. Oh, you know, no, that can't be it, can it? Log in. Is it? You can't hear my browser, can you? Back, had to get a bite to eat, was starting to feel a little lightheaded. Oh, are you not eating? Haven't eaten since breakfast in the morning? Jesus. Boop. Okay, yeah, it does work. That's weird. Do I have to... It's saying that, my restream, boarding here, it's telling me that, Account access expired. Reconnect. That seems weird. But it is streaming, so I don't know if I'm really going to do anything about it just yet. It's just that to type in there and recognize it as me, I'm going to have to go on the actual website to do it. So that's all right. Okay. Okay, so now I have Twitch dedicated and a mixed chat as well. I wish I could just segregate out the Twitch one in the chat. But it's looking like I cannot. Hmm. Yeah, the mixed one's working, so that's good. Anything else I should enable in the settings? What if that even sounds like? We need a notification first. Actually, let's not. It sounds like a terrible idea. Okay. Let's get this one last refresh. I should be good there. Um, all right. Don't really have much here. I still need to get to rank 5. What's here in my data bank is sitting at right now? So I can only get to level 18 on my data bank. I'm almost 23. I can't get any of these levels and the rewards for it until I get to the next phase. Well, I'm getting close. I should be close after I should be there at least by the time I'm finished this story quest line. I don't know if I'm still doing 3.1 or if I'm at 3.2 now. I think we're at 3.4. Or no, sorry, I was thinking Star Rail 2.4. I think we're at 2.4, right? $2.3 still? Man. Hi, guys.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to present to you our sanctuary. A haven for all the surviving fools at the edge of the world.
Pretty impressive.
It is, my friend. We built this place from the ground up, and I dare say it's a triumph worthy of the ages.
The mist does shield us from the Order, but it brings its own set of problems.
Precisely why we must tackle its effects without delay. By the way, if you'd like to speak with Mr. Bardolino, our laureate, you'll find his tent deep within the base.
Who?
Feel free to talk to the others while we handle our tasks. We'll catch up once we're done.
Bardolino? Almost a 2.4. It's like one whole version behind from HSR. It's crazy that all that G-Show stuff was 1.x. That was a lot of content. Now, was it a lot of good content? I don't know. But that was a lot of content for 1.x. But then again, look at Star Rail. Star Rail was 1 version until Pinaconi. It's crazy to think about. I'm getting some problems. My glider didn't appear.
Relax, young man. Life's only just unfurling its sails.
I actually did not enjoy Mount Firmament.
Why sit there like
Love the characters it brought, but the content itself, Dre was the best thing. So, I liked the storyline. I didn't like the mountain itself. Sorry, the mountain itself was cool. Like, going in and doing all that cave stuff was kind of okay. And the boss at the end and all that was fine. Getting to that was rough. Like, in that time lock area, where everything was kind of frozen in time, it was kind of like nothing there was, like, nothing was happening. I mean, yeah, time lock stuff, but it was just kind of bland. There was no, like, flavor there. It's like the occasional enemy was just a random Fractus guy. That was about it.
Some have found their way back, but under the Order's watchful eye. Is that really what you want? A life without freedom? Listen, you don't need a grand stage to leave your mark. A true Ragagnese can turn even a ragged tent into the finest theater. That's what I'm preparing to do.
Oh, yeah?
I might be an old man now, but don't let that fool you. I was once crowned with the laurel, you know.
Oh, yeah?
You? Are you Mr. Bardolino?
Mr. Bardolino.
Ha 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 ha!
Both the cats are sleeping now. Look at Dale. Look at the boy. He's out like a freaking light. Eepy kitty. Yeah, so eepy.
As I took my final bow on stage, a bright light pierced through the clouds, shining down from the sky. And then, a radiant laurel descended upon me, and I heard a voice. It was the Sentinel's voice, ringing in my head. I asked them a question that had puzzled me since childhood. The ultimate philosophical riddle. What should I eat tonight? And they answered. The body is the temple of the mind. To keep your mind sharp, do consume healthy food, such as the loris salad.
The loris salad.
But why loris salad? I was baffled, and the meaning still eludes me to this very day. I've never been quick-witted, though, and the Order's doctrines never quite took hold. Acting, however, that is where my true passion lies.
Peru the other day was howling bloody murder. When I went to where she was, she just looked up and did the quietest meow. Oh. Freaking cats are adorable. Perhaps that's just the Sentinel's personal favorite.
But why did a blessed laureate like you get banished by the Order?
Back when I won the laurel, Raguna was led by the Holy Maiden. She promoted all sorts of grand celebrations during the Carnival, an unceasing tide of revelry. Stages sprang up on every corner of the city, performances dancing through the streets, and shops adorned in vibrant hues. Even on rainy nights, you could still hear music playing.
Okay, so I'm not typically huge on English dubs for whatever reason, but this guy's nailing it. I like this guy's voice. I like this voice actor.
The Holy Maiden noticed. She refined city policy with each whisper of dissent. Ah, those were the golden days, my friend. The Holy Maiden once said that if she were to leave this world, she'd want no majestic tomb or a solemn funeral, but the grandest carnival as her final farewell.
Right? I was actually thinking the same thing.
She really did leave us. The current Primus took her place, and in the name of mourning the Holy Maiden, issued all sorts of bans on the Carnival. But is that really what she would have wanted?
Well, obviously not.
The Order's grip tightened, and the Carnival performances were reduced to dull, monotonous shadows of their former selves. One year, I strung a wire from a gondola to the top of the clock tower in Liberty Square, and another from the tower
Hey,
to
buddy.
the Thessalia's mansion. Then, I disguised myself as one of the LaGuardia to fool the acolytes, and climbed to the roof along the wire. Midway through the Order's performance, I hopped on a wing ray with a cloudcaster, showering the entire city with flowers.
Sustain.
Yes, it was a magnificent sight. The wingray soared higher than the acolytes could reach. They couldn't do anything but watch golden pink petals rain from the sky for 3 whole days.
They struggled to clean up the flowers from the streets, and it took a downpour to wash them all away. That cloudcaster, adapted from a music van, became the prototype for the one we use on stage today.
Well, I'm getting a phone call. I'm gonna answer. I'll be right back. All right, I got golf plans for next week. Hey, buddy. What do you want? Yeah, I was talking to my old man, and this guy wanted to get into my face. Didn't you? He still likes to play with my beard. Don't you? Don't you? Can you hear him? Every time he can knock things over. Every time I have him in my arms like this, he's purring. He's always purring. He's so happy. He's a happy kitty. All right. All right, what do you say? Struggled to clean up the flowers from the streets and it took downpour to wash them away. The Cloudcaster, adapted from Music Van, became the prototype for the one we use on stage today. Exactly what I expect from an Alorite.
But that's all in the past. To this day, I'm still not sure what crime they pinned on me. Maybe walking the wire without protection. Anyway, I'm just an old relic now. But you lot, you're the main characters of this era. Facing down every obstacle with fire in your bellies.
Alright, I'm gonna look this up. I wonder if I can find out here. I can't. Man, trying to find voice actors for side characters on these gacha games is so difficult. Also, I don't know what's going on, but my headset drivers, like, the sound stops. I don't know if you can see the light crashing out there. While I'm playing Woowa or when I'm streaming, one or the other, I think it's stream. Like, I don't know what's going on. It keeps rebooting, and I don't know what the deal is with that. Maybe bad port? I don't know. I don't... Really? Headset driver restarting while streaming. Audio service not just... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm checking this Discord. Because it's weird, because Event Viewer doesn't show anything. Because you'd think if there's something going on, Event Viewer would say, hey, this ran out of power or whatever. Like something. Right? Edge update service stopped. That one's a little weird. What? What if we could turn that notification off? That's a weird one. Apparently, I've received 100 messages today. Woo. Can you see that? Did it? No, it doesn't come up, eh? Oh, okay. I think it's just for me. Can I change this notification? I don't know. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. As long as it's not spamming anyone else. You send 100 messages again? I guess so. Chatty Cathy, you. Alright. Ah, fuck it. Just play some games.
But isn't our fate already sealed? Without the so-called salvation the Order preaches, we're doomed to our banishment. Just lost souls, dying in obscurity.
Life is short, and we weren't born just to atone. The Order may banish us, but they can't take away our right to sing. Death is one of many possible ends, but it's certainly not the worst. Perhaps being forgotten is what the Order wanted for us.
They want to erase all traces of our existence, grind us into dust and drag us into the abyss.
Sometimes I feel like
We'll fight the tide and
the
live
scene
our lives
expected
in
the
full.
voice acting to continue a bit longer.
Members of the troupe may come and go, but they never truly left us. Their deeds and songs are passed down through the ages. One day, our voices will echo across every land. Our words will reach every corner of the world. And by then, even the tacit discords in the stormy sea will know our names.
That's the spirit, boy! Even if I can't earn myself a proper title, I'll become Rinasita's most enigmatic legend. When I'm gone, I'll leave behind a coffin that sings. Or maybe turn into a lark, singing every day and night.
Oh. Sir, what are you doing, sir?
What say you, Brad? Do you like this stage design? It could be used for this year's carnival.
He's just cosplaying Up. He is Up. He has become Up. Nice balloons.
Our little chat reminded me of those good old days. So why not relive that scene I just mentioned? I still remember that famous line. Even without wings, we can still soar to the heavens. Now that you mention it, that is a very good question.
Alright, someone get some rope.
Please don't mind him. We like our performances big and bold, after all.
That fight with the dragon probably messed with the mountain's stability. If Bardolino keeps moving around up there, it could get dangerous. We need to find a way to get him down, and fast. We might need your help with this. Para should have some useful items in her box.
Hey.
We've got a cloudcaster that can conjure up some fluffy cloud cushions. They'd make the perfect stairs to reach Mr. Bartolino, or catch him for a soft landing. But some of its parts have been borrowed by other troop members.
What a silly quest. Is this quest even necessary? Oh well. I like Bartolino, so I mean worth it, I guess.
Perfect wind to glide.
Yo, where's your glider? I ain't seen no glider. This is what anime calls filler. So we found ourselves in the filler episode. We're doing the anime now.
Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon we'll break these chains so tight. Set the course, embrace the storm. Sailing on till light is born.
Am I really that concerned about this guy?
Actually, boarding the Pilgrim Sail was my choice.
Oh yeah?
I used to compose hymns for the Order. Sounds prestigious. But the same old rhythm and lyrics started to wear on me. Music should be alive. So, I decided to take the pilgrimage, believing I'd find new inspiration from the divinity. You probably already know what the pilgrimage really is. I was foolish to believe the Order's lies. But luckily the troop found me and brought me in. Have you seen any of our performances, perhaps? We don't do those lofty soliloquies that give you existential dread. That doesn't mean our plays are shallow. They're just more hopeful and speak directly to the heart.
This guy seems pretty nice.
Commedia improviso, a style of play that's all about those fleeting, beautiful moments of everyday life.
Oh yeah?
Of love that endures, enemies who become allies in the fight against evil. The Order may scoff at such stories, but they're real, human stories. Full of ambition, dignity, and everything that makes us human. Traveling with the troop, I've learned to see the beauty in the small things. And I've met people facing similar and unique life struggles. Only those who walk in the fields can really see how the crops grow. It's the same with music. You can't truly know it until you've listened. That's why I'm always chatting with the crew, gathering ideas for my ballads and shanties. The true rhyme of our time. Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon we'll break these chains so tight. The Cloudcaster. Oh, I use its base as a desk. Our first mate lent it to me so I could write more comfortably.
Oh, what?
Here it is. Careful, it's heavy.
I'm just trying to... I'm not rolling the right passive on this friggin' shell. You know what? I'll just take this for now. Also working on this game. It's quite the farm-heavy game, though. New music unlocked. Nice. I can't read these. I like how some of these are obviously different languages. So I'm fairly sure that's Korean. I would hazard a guess that this one's Chinese. This one's Japanese, I'm sure of it. Oh, it's kind of hard to do. Oh, that one. The wrong linguist? All linguist? Why can I not speak all of a sudden? All English when you look through the list? What update fucked it up? I don't know what's going on. But this is definitely a Japanese song. I don't know what's going on, man. Hi, Tina.
I'd rather be a wild flower, ignored by all in my own power, than a rose that bends and sways, bathed in grace, but lost in dismay.
Oh, yeah?
Who knows? Ask the Order and they'll give you 100 reasons. I can't even remember how long I drifted on that pilgrim's sail, but the troop found me just in time and took me in. What's
She's got like a London accent.
It's the present that counts. Let go of the bad days and enjoy the moment. This is the way to live, I'd rather be a
Oh shit, it's Canuckian. Hello.
ignored by all in my own power.
What's good, Kate?
Bends and sways. Cloudcaster. It does ring a bell. Here, the resonance unit. It helps me find the right pitch and rhythm. Works like a charm. You should give it a try.
Oh, yeah? Blimey. Hey, they got a KK slider in here. How goes it, the land of war crime creation? Well, we haven't been able to do that in a while. Isn't that just normal League experience though? Oh, hating yourself in League. Yeah, that's fair. I've enjoyed my experience in League the last few times I was playing. Oh boy. What's that, man? Y'all slacking? No, well, the thing is that we typically don't start our shenanigans until we start throwing hands, okay? So, you know, we don't want to start tossing hands and all that shit, but if you make us do it, we're going to win, okay? So it is. We've been a little on the soft side lately though, so we'll see. But traditionally, you know, we're always at least the country that we don't really want to start shit, but if we're in it, we're in it to win it. All right, so can't blow you off the map and then say sorry. Yeah, right. Alright, I'm really trying to do my best to find a volume acceptable for stream. It keeps going well into the red. Hold up. Oh, I wonder. No, it's not that. I do have firmware. I guess I gotta update that. Input volume. Yeah, this is weird. Oh, I guess I could always just throw that down here. Yeah, here we go. Alright. Now, am I peaking at all? I don't think so. Why were you banished?
Back in Raguna, I was just a fledgling fisherman when I accidentally caught an arasti. Turns out, it's a sacred fish, only meant as an offering to the Sentinel. Mortals aren't allowed to catch it, but it swam right into my net. Not really my fault, was it? Though, the Order didn't see it that way. They banished me out here, like tossing a fish onto dry land.
Wow.
Luckily, the troop found me. I can still fish like I used to. Otherwise, I'd probably be dead, or living as a pirate. Though, to be honest, life here ain't too different from a pirate's. Except, we're not hunting for treasure, but for smiles and cheers from our punters. Come on, fish! Come to my net!
Alright. Did you borrow some of the Cloudcaster's parts?
I borrowed the reel for me fishing rod.
Wow, what?
We scavenge all sorts of stuff from the beach and fix them up as needed. Nothing goes to waste. Don't be fooled by appearances. This stuff can be pretty versatile.
Good. We have all the parts now. Time to work, Pero. Everything's set for takeoff.
You don't say.
Let's position a cloud cushion beneath Mr. Bardolino. Then we'll pop the balloons and bring him down safely. Although we might need a bigger cushion.
The Cloudcaster's resonance unit responds to song. The louder our singing, the more powerful the effect.
Oh, come on.
In that case. All right, friends, old and new, come and join this sing-along.
Shoot the balloons. I got no ranged weapons. Alright, hold on.
Anything
Oh wait, I can get it from here, right? I have a hover thingy? Oh, the shooter.
Bullseye! How about showing off that aim again with the rest? Almost done.
Oh, thank you, dear girl. You helped me complete this performance and fulfill one of my dearest wishes. Please, I'll gladly give you my most prized possession.
This guy's such a troll. His most prized position is going to be like... Uh-oh. Ah, hell yeah, she's back.
Apologies for my late arrival to such a magnificent performance. Did I miss anything?
Alright.
Oh my. What an honor to witness the beauty of our generous benefactor. Thank you, my lady, for rescuing this humble soul in his moment of need.
This guy. I love this NPC, dude.
You flatter me. The family's protection extends to all who stand by us.
Oh, yeah?
Might I say what a pleasure it is to see you again, Miss Carlotta. You have my heartfelt gratitude.
Is everything going smoothly with your family, Miss Carlotta?
Yes, thank you. The Order's scheme was uncovered as planned. Uncle Capilet was rescued, and Grandfather has handled the rest. I still owe you thanks for improvising with me in front of that priest.
Oh, there we go. So I should say, you've always been helping me with or without my knowing.
You've got a sharp
Make
mind.
Martino playable.
No pain, no gain, as Grandfather used to say. I'm pleased we're on the same page. Your kindness is much appreciated. The Montellis won't forget this. In return, I'll share everything I know.
So the Order has been targeting the
I believe
Montellis.
you've noticed that the Order has been undermining the family under the guise of its doctrines. Alienation, monopolization, just a few tricks up their sleeve. Their true motives, however, run deeper. Their alliance with the Fraxidus speaks volumes. While we don't know the full extent of their conspiracy, one thing is clear. Their sights are set on this year's carnival. Carnival is likely where you'll find clues about the Sentinel. Legend has it that the Sentinel, Imperator, has been secluded in the heavens, cut off from the mortal realm. The last record of the Sentinel is from the Carnival a decade ago. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clues come to mind?
The mist might be coming from the remnant clouds in the Nimbus Sanctum. Lorelei has the power to purify and control them, but the Fraxidus interfered.
Remnant clouds corrupted by evil will disrupt Echo's frequencies. If the mist had spread to the city, it would have stirred the echoes into chaos.
We are lucky that you and Zani, along with that acolyte, awakened Lorelei in time. You prevented the mist from spreading and averted the wave worm. The Fraxidus must still be licking their wounds. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clues come to mind?
The Montelli traders used Lycoris in experiments to turn echoes back into tacit discords. If they were successful, the ghosts seen 10 years ago may have also been created this way.
Ghost is just a dramatic name given by the Raganesi for tacit discords. They look nearly identical to echoes, especially in the mist.
With your help, Grandfather has thwarted their plan. No corrupted echoes will appear at this year's carnival.
Well, hopefully so.
At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts.
The Order has allied with the Fraxidus to control the dragon. From what I saw when I connected with its frequency, they might be planning to command it to attack Raguna during the Carnival.
After the Tacit Discords took over this isle, the Order used them as an excuse to forbid any entry. It might be their way of concealing the dragon's existence.
But without the Lycoris, the Dragon of Dirge is now off the table.
But what if they have more?
At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets.
The remnant cloud spreading, experiments to turn echoes, and the dragon's manipulation. The Order plans to recreate these disasters at this year's ceremony. The Order and the Fraxidus are allies. To prevent the Carnival's sabotage, we must stop them. But what is their motive?
The Primus called it a divine punishment, and took the opportunity to appear as a savior. A perfect way to build legitimacy.
True.
The Order relies on the people's faith in the Sentinel. With the Sentinel's 10-year absence, faith in the Order has waned. They must be desperate to restore that trust.
It is for this reason that the Order has been forced to revive the festival. Let's consider the implications. If the Carnival proceeds unhindered, how would it affect the Order?
Off he goes.
The current Primus claims to be the Enlightened One, the Sentinel's Resonator. However, based on the prophecy we found in the ruins, this role is meant for the young maiden who is destined to heed the divine oracles during the Carnival.
The Carnival is the only time humans can directly communicate with the Sentinel. Normally, it's the Primus who conveys the Sentinel's words.
A successful Carnival offers a chance for citizens to meet the Sentinel in person. But for the Primus, and possibly the Order, it poses a threat if they've been fabricating the oracles. To sabotage it while still maintaining their authority, they partnered with the Fraxidus.
Fair.
The Fraxidus will cause chaos during the Carnival, and the Order will swoop in as the saviors, restoring public trust just as they did before.
So far, you have helped us crush 3 of their schemes. But one remains. We have evidence
Tidebreaker.
that the Cetus is being manipulated, and the Fraxidus is setting up their final plan. With their whereabouts unknown, we'll need to adapt our strategy as the Carnival unfolds. From what I've noticed,
I thought
you're not one
Brent
to
took
act
the
passively or pin your hopes on others.
the
Prefer to
flower
strike first
from
and steer events
thing,
in
right?
your favor.
But you not did not get it, you just
Winning
noticed
the
it.
laurel might give you the chance to talk with the Sentinel. The Sentinel's resonator may also be present. So...
So
Our aim has always been clear: to restore the Carnival to its former glory with a performance for the ages. If the divine truly exists, would they wish to see their people living without freedom? Or witness a festival twisted into a tool for tyrants? If we win the laurel, we'll show that such punishment is absurd. But if that's truly their design, we shall break those divine shackles ourselves. Whether divinity exists or not, we will fight for Raguna's freedom, where everyone has the right to live and pursue a future of their own choosing.
The Montellis share this vision. Only in a free society can a fair and open market thrive.
Right.
However, the troop alone is too weak. The family is under close watch and our enemy hides in the shadows. We need your strength to find our way forward.
Well, I agree. Count me in.
Thank you. I'm pleased we've reached an agreement once more.
Lada, you keep leaning down like that.
All right, what should we do now? Any plans?
Since the Order intends to sabotage the Carnival and incite chaos amongst the guests, confronting them directly only plays into their hands. You've seen the troops' unique approach to combat, haven't you? That's precisely why we're allies with them. We will turn any disturbances into a theatrical performance.
I can see our friend here is still a bit confused. No worries, my dear girl. We'll have a quick rehearsal.
Am I really that confused? I don't know if I'm that confused.
Speaking of which, Ms. Carlotta, would you honor us by joining our performance?
Me? I do have some stage experience, though I must confess I may be a bit out of practice.
We don't know what challenges we'll face, so your help will be needed, Miss Carlotta. Plus, it's a chance for you to get to know our methods.
If you insist.
Wonderful! As the festivities continue, if you're both ready, please join us on the stage of the troop liner.
I honestly have no idea what we're doing, but sure.
Our rehearsals are rather straightforward. No scripts, just pure intuition and our senses guiding us. That's what makes Commedia Improviso truly come alive. For our improvised comedy, we start with a theme. From there, we build our lines and act on the fly, responding to the unfolding show and audience reactions.
But with the limitless capacity for human creativity at play, the plot can sometimes veer into the, well, unconventional. To prevent things from spiraling too far, we set an anchor for the performance.
Pardon my interruption, but I'm quite curious. What sort of bizarre plots have you encountered?
Well, something like a humble craftsman from a small town sets sail on a rainy night, stumbles upon ancient ruins, is reincarnated with superpowers, and then decides to conquer the galaxy, becoming the Emperor of the Stars.
Wow.
So, we draft a basic outline that assigns roles and guides the plot's direction.
And this time, our outline is: a kingdom is attacked, monsters run rampant, and the Demon King has kidnapped the Holy Maiden. A few brave heroes accept the minister's quest to defeat the Demon King and rescue her.
Wow.
This outline holds special meaning. We want to pay tribute to the play once performed by the Blessed Maiden herself, which was also about a hero facing a Demon King.
Good people have their wishes fulfilled, heroes appear in a time of crisis, justice triumphs over evil, and united friends are undefeatable.
The power of friendship.
This is the tale the Blessed Maiden once told, and it's a universal story we want to portray.
To me, the world is a stage, and performing is much like combat. Coordinated movements, quick thinking, sharp reflexes, and, above all, trust in your allies. What I'm getting at is that you both are very skilled and capable. We don't have many do's and don'ts. So relax and express yourselves freely on stage. This rehearsal is to help you get familiar with basic stage movements, techniques, and the troupe style, and to build good rapport.
Exactly. I'll handle the stage lighting, Brant will narrate, and the rest will take on the role of the audience.
Okay.
If you're ready.
I love Carlotta's English voice. So
A big
regal.
round of applause to welcome the Rover and Miss Carlotta on stage.
Yeah, Carlotta is actually pretty good.
All right. Next, I'll spin the prologue of our tale, setting the scene for how our brave heroes first crossed paths. Once upon a time, a hero roamed the world. Undaunted by the lack of a divine vessel, she embarked on a perilous journey across tempestuous seas. Alone in the dark, a young girl of untethered spirit soared against towering barriers with wings of defiance. The winds of fate brought them together. As the world teetered on the brink of absolute darkness, they found solace in each other's gaze.
What?
Together they became unshakable allies, standing strong against the tides of fate. Even if light were to fade from the world,
I didn't realize this was going to be a quick action.
they would still blaze like the sun forever.
Quick time event. Scared the crap out of me. What are you doing, buddy?
Bravo! Bravo!
Yellow over here hanging out by my legs. Hey, buddy. He's not as receptive to being coddled as Whiskey is. He's a cute little boy, though. Aren't you, Dale? You cutie. Cutie patootie. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. What you gonna do now, buddy? You're stuck here forever. Bye, buddy. I'll let you go. He's behaving himself, though. He's a good kitty.
Seeing your chemistry, I decided to take a little creative liberty with the story. Anyway, it didn't stray too far from the outline, right? The thrill of improvisation is in its unpredictability. There's always a rush of excitement with every twist and turn.
Your movements were seamless, elegant, and powerful. I'm confident you'll shine at the Carnival.
Thank you. It was all thanks to you. You inspired me and kept my spirits high.
You'll master it in no time, I'm sure. All right, that's enough for today. Let's save the grand reveal for the Carnival. Oh, and speaking of which, there's still something we need to prepare for you, isn't there?
You
Is there?
mean the essential item for the Carnival performance?
Is there? What?
Don't.
Alright, what are you doing to me?
I've taken care of everything.
How come
Oh,
I'm the
so
only
it's
one not
handled
new
then.
here?
I can't wait to see it.
I have a small gift for you. Let's head back to Raguna together, shall we?
Excuse me? $39. One more level to go. Oh my god. We got trophies? We got trophies? We got trophies.
Please, follow me.
Okay.
Where are we going?
Please allow me to keep that a secret for now. I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise. But here's a hint. You've been there before.
Okay.
Oh, dear Lady Carlotta, thank the Sentinel you are finally back. I was just about to close up shop to prepare for tomorrow's carnival.
You have completed my request, haven't you?
Of course, Lady Carlotta. You should have more faith in my skills. Here you are.
A small token of my appreciation. Abby, I have something for you as well.
Wow, really? I get a gift too? Ha, you're so nice.
Ah, so that's why Lady Carlotta was so insistent on using only the finest materials and meticulous craftsmanship for this piece.
Oh yeah?
For a moment, I feared she lost faith in my skills and was plotting to hand over the shop to someone else. But now I see why this little creation was so important to you, Lady Carlotta.
Nyala, you do have a flair for dramatics. Anyway, why don't you unwrap it?
Oh, which comes?
This is...
I took the liberty of having Nyala custom make this mask based on my impression of you. I hope it suits your taste. I'm pleased you like it. The Carnival is a splendid reverie, and the mask is its passport. May it help you navigate the Carnival with ease, and let you enjoy it to your heart's content.
We will, for sure.
May I take a bit more of your time? Walk with me through Raguna tonight. I have some additional information to share with you.
Oh yeah?
Raguna. The waters of Raguna serve as a mirror, reflecting the countless faces of this city, much like our own. There was a time when the currents swept us into the jaws of uncharted waters, where relentless storms and voracious waves awaited. But after weathering such trials, they revealed to us a hidden gem, the shores themselves.
The Black Shores.
My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, fate decided to play a hand. What we discovered there on that island, the technology and novel ideas, was nothing short of a blessing in disguise. There exists only one relatively safe route from the Black Shores to Raguna, a path known solely to the Montelli family. As long as you stayed on this course, you were bound to encounter the troop. My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, fate decided to... Exactly. When we heard the Black Shores were hunting for a legitimate entry into Raguna, I thought, why not bring them into our little venture? Hence the invitation.
Gotcha.
My family has always been drawn to...
I like how it just resets the same back.
Stormy night, fate decided to play a hand. Our intentions might not be as grandiose or ominous as you think. We seek liberation, and to achieve it, we're pursuing the truth behind Renacita's origins.
It's like playing Mass Effect.
When people first arrived on this island, Genesis Nexus was already here, welcoming them. The prevailing belief is that the Sentinel gifted us this technology, and despite nobody ever seeing the Sentinel in person, we talk with them through supposed telepathy. Notice anything strange about that story? Terminals conjure up echoes, and the Genesis Nexus allows the Raganese access to common echoes. If the Genesis Nexus was present when the first settlers arrived, who built it? And really, if no one's ever laid eyes on the Sentinel, how can we be so sure that statue really represents them? It seems to me
True
the Order
enough.
might have spun us a tale, hiding the true origin behind their grand myths. No, we have no ambitions to rule or to renounce our faith. And really, this city should not be ruled by any one entity. The hour grows late. I have arranged accommodations for you at Palazzo Agrota in the south. Let us walk there together, and I can share a story along the way. Think of it as a bedtime tale. I learned it from the troop. It's about Fleur de Lis, the Blessed Maiden.
I somewhat know about Fleur de Lis.
Once, the Blessed Maiden was just a simple peasant girl. During the Sentinel's gratitude rite, the young Fleur de Lis managed to sneak past the guards and drink the sacramental wine. Every drop. Perhaps it was the intoxicating wine in Eglatown, or simply her lack of experience with spirits. But she soon found herself quite drunk. Swaying on her feet, she ascended the ceremony's grand platform, lifted her threadbare dress, and began a rather ungainly dance. Seizing the sacred horn, she played a carefree folk tune, dodging the guards and weaving through the crowd with surprising agility. Remarkably, the crowd, as if drawn by an unseen force, followed her lead, transforming the solemn
like a
ceremony
Pied Piper.
into a wild parade of cheers and revelry. Naturally, the Order was less than pleased. The pilgrim sale did not yet exist, so Fleur de Lis faced 3 days of confinement. During that time, she used her prison walls as a canvas. That unforgettable day of disordered revelry left a lasting mark on all who witnessed it.
Hmm.
Is it not remarkable? A rebellious girl, chosen by the Sentinel to become the Blessed Maiden. If the Sentinel indeed permitted such a girl to serve as their spokesperson, it suggests that all this joyous revelry is not something they disdain. Perhaps they too enjoy poetry, painting, tears, laughter, romantic tales of knights, and dancing amidst crowds, much like ourselves.
Sure, that last one seems nice.
The people of this island came from diverse civilizations now lost to time, but through plays and tradition, they sought to preserve memories of their heritage. In the past, while the clash of cultures led to conflict, the Raganese united through faith, restoring balance even if precarious. To maintain this unity, we've always needed both a sentinel and a play based on a shared legend that gives us roles. Yet this play has endured for so long that we've become defined by our roles. Noble, commoner, believer, merchant. What was meant to unite us now stifles us.
Integration was the past, liberation is the present. Oh my.
Now, we yearn for a day when we can truly set aside our titles and positions, express our true selves, and join together in celebration. Yes, born from hope and idealism, it reminds the Raganese of our initial vision of equality and freedom. It also affirms our true worth. While the Order's true intentions remain unclear, we are certain their influence has already eroded the very foundations of our society. People revere the divine figure the Order has constructed, yet they also live in fear of punishment. Legends become accomplices in fostering ignorance, and faith becomes the loyal executioner of cruel punishment. An invisible cage has trapped us all.
Oh, jeez.
Speaking of freedom within a cage is absurd. Fear and ignorance are our foremost enemies. This year's carnival will spark a flame fierce enough to burn down that cage.
Sure.
Rest well. And tomorrow, we shall take the stage together at the carnival. Good night. May your dreams be sweet.
Check into Palazzo Hotel. The hell's this? Oh my.
Welcome. Lady Carlotta already notified us of your arrival. Understood.
Alright. I'll call it here. Because if not, I'll just be streaming forever into the night, and I want to go to bed at a decent hour. No offense. I'll fix that up a bit. Oh, come on. All right. Well. Hey. Which I was supposed to come with the screen. Oops. So one thing with the restream stuff, unfortunately, the tabs don't like dock into OBS like the default stuff does. So I can't move it around as easily. So anyway, without further ado, Bo, thank you for popping in here. Having a chat. Kite, I don't know if you're still around. Appreciate you stopping by as well, and anyone who's lurking, thanks for lurking. You know, thanks for being here, I guess. So without further